All right, and I believe this will be our final part on air, so I'm really glad to welcome Anna Muzychuk to our studio. Congrats on your victory, Anna, and well, I'm not capable of asking, too many questions about how do you like it here and what you're going to do on a free-day set. Well, quickly the game, and that will be it. Right. I believe you're also happy for your sister Maria to win today, and perhaps one of you should have started to win earlier because you win on the same day. So far it's been only twice. So so I'm not even sure where to ask because I believe
I don't know because I didn't prepare this line and I didn't.
This is something known, right?
Yeah, and
FG2 they play because that was also like
D takes C6, also B takes C6 is an option. So
okay, taking on G2 is fine.
Because like this position, I think maybe it's a novelty. I'm not sure. So yeah, and here she started to think with to take with king or with knight.
She spent like half an hour taking with the king, yeah?
Well, maybe 20 minutes, but still quite long. And after somewhere here, I started to think what to do. Because after bishop g4, castle, well, e4 was also possible.
Yeah, e4 was also interesting.
But maybe it's just, and somewhere here I fell asleep, maybe for half an hour because I wasn't sure what to do. Like white has an easy plan with e4, e5, bishop e3, knight d5.
Yeah, we were thinking of g6. I don't know if you considered this one.
I considered g6. I considered the idea of something like bishop e6, b3, g5. Oh. But she just takes on g5 and rook g8, h4, and h6, e4, and she's just...
this line, yeah, let's show, because not everyone is able to. So g5 she would take, rook g8, and then just h4, e4, and
e4.
She takes the pawn, and so that
yeah, I mean, I can play something like knight h7, but then something like bishop f4 and knight b5 is coming. Because, I mean, if I open everything and get the pawn back, this should be some improvement to break the center with better development. But
yeah, so that would be something very unclear. Bishop d6.
I just play bishop g6, e4, bishop, and I am not sure about this rook g1 move because it's a bit too slow.
This looked very scary, to be honest. We were looking at this position. We were very pessimistic about like black's position.
Yeah,
like even like e5. Yeah. By the way, if she goes for the straightforward e5, knight. Not sure where the knight goes. Knight d7. Here you go rook e8. Yeah.
Maybe
or maybe you give check.
Or,
no, you're not giving this check.
No, I
maybe that's clever.
After e5, I can give the check.
Yeah, so that's what we thought. Like you give a check, king b3, knight goes.
Knight d7.
And then she goes there.
And f6.
No, but knight e7 is a threat, so you kind of have to make this move, and then don't remember how it was, but Ellie was outplaying me here all the time here with white. So maybe, now I'm looking at the position. I actually like black's position. You will play f6 next move, but don't know
maybe
what's
it's bad, but
no, it doesn't look so bad. Right, so she played rook g1.
Yeah, also she could play bishop e3.
Yeah, maybe this is what we were looking at.
Bishop e3, then I play rook e8 again. And I threaten bishop f5, but I mean, rook e8, rook e1, and...
Yeah, so that's a very nice point, because now I remember how I was losing to Ellie during the analysis, because I was making this silly move, b6, and then she would go there, having like one tempo, this check, king goes, and then at some point something with a4, a5 would start. So b6 is definitely like losing time.
Yeah, if
and
you don't break
right,
the position quickly.
Okay, and then she probably made a mistake somewhere, or it's already unpleasant.
No, it can be unpleasant, but somewhere here she just miscalculated something. Well, now don't know, if takes e5, bishop e5, and she could go back, and it's like normal
Yeah, after
position
bishop
for-
e5, maybe we can click on this move immediately. Yeah, perhaps this is still like she's alive, right?
Or
Yeah.
rook g5 is also
Or even rook
not-
g5 and just to take the pawn back.
I don't know. Okay, she doesn't take immediately because I play rook f8 and
Still.
I have this bishop c2 idea. But her pieces are quite active. She must be fine. So, but after rook f7, she must have missed something because she started to spend a lot of time what to do. And bishop f4. Okay, there was also rook f4. Maybe rook 7.
Yeah,
f4.
one of the this rook, yeah. Bishop takes and then what to take
Not
with
clear.
the...
Okay, I can take and I can also play knight b6 and I am pawn up in the different colored
exactly. It's opposite
bishops
colors, yeah.
endgame.
So the rook moves
Goes,
and then
bishop
you
c3 and
take
knight
on
d5.
c3, take on d5, right?
But also, yeah, I can also take bishop f4, a6 because knight b5
This
is
is a threat, so a6.
and no, but here bishop g5.
Bishop g5 wins the...
Yeah, so I think like taking with the rook was better.
What we thought she missed, I think she sort of... I mean, again, it would be nice to ask Nana, but yeah, we first think that rook f8, let's say, but then you go here, and then go here, and then go bishop e7, right? Because, say, like,
Okay, even,
f8, if she goes bishop g5, you
Yeah,
have
I
this,
have this
you
idea,
have
right.
this. So rook e7, but yeah, it's not like
Yeah, like-
super complex variation.
Yeah, bishop g5, bishop f6.
The other thing that you can miss, I mean, and again, I'm not explaining this to Anna, but to our viewers, like this, and this looks
Yeah,
like
and
a
rook f8.
very nice
No.
line that rook takes, knight e7 mate, yeah, but knight takes protects the rook.
Yeah, there
and
was
that's
another one with knight b5 maybe.
knight b5,
But
same,
again,
same thing, yeah, same thing. Rook takes, like
And
sacrificing everything, mate on a7, but yeah, knight takes. All right, and then was there like any tense moment with exchange up? Because it looked pretty straightforward, but you
Really?
spent quite a lot of moves.
Because I didn't know what to do. Well, here I had like a knight g4 possibility, but maybe this was better.
Yeah,
Trying with but I wasn't sure knight g4 like rook f4 if I can take this pawn on h2 or not. And I was a bit in the time trouble, so I played safer, like knight g6. But
yeah,
this,
all that was fine.
but then it wasn't so easy because I don't know. I'm sure I could. Black's play could be improved 100 times. Because when we got to this position, then
You
well,
started a bit, yeah, I've seen you started to be a bit worried, and probably you had, let's say, the reasons, because something like...
yeah, okay, I have to take, otherwise a6 or take, and okay. Maybe somewhere here, like, well, also I'm not sure about king d7, maybe king d6.
That's fine. Yeah.
And maybe I shouldn't take the pawns if I mean, taking the pawn should be winning, but still maybe h3. Because I calculated something like h3, c6, rook c2, but then I was scared that maybe I missed something, so I decided...
And rook b2 would be
no, rook
stupid,
b2
yes?
you take and rook a1 you have.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And if
So rook
somewhere
c2,
rook d2, then I don't remember.
knight
e6
e6.
somewhere. Or,
Yeah, and then some threats, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. It's so rook c2 was maybe, but
Rook c2, so that if the knight moves, then you take on c6, and yes, let's show that knight c2, h2 is winning. There is no way to stop the pawn.
yeah, but there are some checks like
Yeah, I
rook
can imagine.
a8, so I
That's a
decided to
check
take
here,
this pawn.
and then check here, and who knows, right? If takes, then check.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Something's
probably
going
winning,
on,
but
yeah.
again, yeah, it's going on.
So I decided to take, and then...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, c5, rook c5, yeah, but from that
okay,
point,
it
I
must
think
be
you
winning
won.
easily, but...
You won
but I
no
didn't.
problem. I mean,
Yeah,
you spent
no
some time like moving on 7th rank. Maybe I can ask you somewhere around this point or earlier. Yeah, because we thought it was quite straightforward, like this, knight a3, and then rook e7 you played. And if this happens, yeah, that's what we were not sure. I mean, because this looks winning. And then
okay,
move the
there
rook
was
and
also
then
some line like rook a1 now, but like taking.
takes, yes.
Rook e4, king b3, rook e3, king b4. And I am not sure this is winning, you know,
Really?
because they give a lot of checks with the rook, so you have to move the king somewhere too far.
Because the rooks are very awkward.
because the rooks are a bit trapped.
I remember Andreikin once made a draw with, I mean, it was completely lost position, but something very similar, like one pawn for a rook with two rooks for one side and rook and pawn for the other side. And
Okay, this
doesn't matter what you take with,
matter.
yes,
I just
it's like
start,
all the time checks. That's actually very instructive, yeah. So now I realize what was doing. Yeah, you give more checks, and let's say when the king gets to somewhere like f6,
maybe
you are going in with king c5 or Again, it's probably winning, but I can understand that you might get let's say nervous, or even b6 here. Yeah. So then we can agree that what you did was more precise, perhaps, right? Because the game ended with black having white having no chances.
Okay, I made this knight c4 idea, because if I stay just to gain some time, then she comes with a knight to b3, and it's already an improvement.
Knight a5, knight b3.
Yeah, so I thought, okay.
But this is completely winning.
Well, seems
she can't now she can't even give the knight back. Yeah.
No, now she can't.
No, it's all right. So I don't remember if I said it on air. Yeah, I said it on air, but not to you, but to my colleague Eli Petz, that I consider you to be the strongest in this tournament if the queens are traded, and today's game is a proof.
Okay, there is also Guryachkina.
Who won quite a few endgames. Yes, I agree, but yeah, so it's not my advice to trade the queens, but more games like that. That's really.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter how you win with the queens or without. Better to have a good result.
Okay, thanks for joining, and would you care to stay with me for just 10 seconds? We say bye-bye. I believe that will be the end of today's broadcast. Make sure to come the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow is yet another free day. So the day after tomorrow, the tournament will continue with round 10 and then 11 and 2 more rounds. Thank you very much.